it's JP
and Floz.
from a Couple of Dabblers, and today we are going to show what?
We're going to show a very basic Chinese dish called tomato and egg stir fry.
Yeah, and so this is to serve 4 hungry people. You can see all the ingredients there. So we're going to jump right on into the whole recipe. So get your tomatoes, your eggs, your garlic, and your spring onion.
Crack open your eggs. Whisk them up until the texture is very consistent. Add a pinch of salt to add flavour.
2, 1.
But not too much.
Chop up your tomatoes into nice even wedges and make sure to take out the stem.
Good. Otherwise, show your belly. It was literally sticking out.
Alright, pause. Cut up the spring onion into approximately 1 centimeter chunks.
Don't try to show and then cut yourself on camera. That's fantastic content.
Slice the garlic thinly.
Just slice it to begin with. Once you have that all done, you're good to go. Heat up the pan.
Heat up your pan. Here we're using a non-stick pan, which is probably better when you want to fry up your eggs. Until the pan is heated up, put in some oil, stir it around to make sure it coats every part of your pan. Once that's done and the pan's hot, you can put in the egg. You could wait a little bit until you see a bit of texture change in the eggs before you stir it up, or you could just stir it up right away. Make sure the egg is not too cooked fully before you take it out. You want to cook it a bit further when it's combined with the tomatoes later.
Next, once your pan is clear of the egg, put in your garlic with some oil. And just fry that a bit until aromatic, that's what they always say. So once you can start smelling it, then it's time to add the tomato. And it's good to cook that until it's just getting a bit soft.
The tomatoes we got are quite juicy. Sometimes, depending on which type of tomatoes you get, some of them might not have a lot of juice in there. If you notice the pan's getting quite dry, things start to get a bit burnt, you can put in a dash of water just to rinse everything.
Those are pretty good tomatoes.
Just showing the fact that, it's very liquidy.
Once the tomatoes are softened, you can add in your eggs. Just make sure you mix them regularly.
Yeah, and since your egg shouldn't be too overcooked from your previous step,
The color is very good.
the egg should start finishing up as you combine it with the eggs, which will also take on some of the flavour of the tomatoes. And that's kind of what essentially here. Now, what we could also add, right, Florina, is you can add tomato sauce at this point to add some of that sugar, that kind of sweetness.
I would add in the salt first, and then if you want, you could add in tomato sauce.
Yeah.
That's gonna bring up the tomato flavor more, and at the same time, tomato sauce already has sugar content in there. You don't have to worry about adding more sugar.
But then if you don't want tomato sauce and you want to control the sugar, you can add a bit of sugar of your own, right? Just a sprinkle.
Yeah,
Not too
just a
much.
sprinkle. Or if you like the sweet taste, you can add in a bit more. But here we like just natural flavor.
And then, just to finish off, you can sprinkle on your spring onion, stir it in a bit so that the heat kind of cooks it through. You don't want to be eating raw spring onion, but then you're done, right?
Yep.
Fantastic.
Chinese recipes don't normally have a specific amount of ingredients to put into a dish. It's because in terms of flavoring, everyone has different preferences. So you can taste whatever you're cooking in between just to determine whether you need to add in anything or not.
And there you have it. Tomato and egg stir fry. Nutritious and delicious, and it doesn't even look too bad. Thanks everyone. Like and subscribe, and tell us if you like these kinds of simple recipe videos. Bye!
Bye!